Get cozy, everybody, because they will continue on with a game called Four Season 4 Girls. Let me just this. There you go. We're done with these guys' routes, so last route. This white girl's hair, white haired girl, really weird when she first said, "Found you" in her prologue. So let's start. Yes, please. Let's see. Oh boy. Why select me? He or she is floating in something liquid. The body has no heat. This world feels more familiar and reassuring than lukewarm, squishy things. The world I have lived in my whole life. However, he is alive. Here's your spot. Why are we all in the same room? It's a popular inn, so it's hard to get two rooms. Besides, you'll get lonely if you're left all alone, right? It's getting close to the end of the year. The winter holidays are almost at an end. The pine trees are nearly ready. I'm currently at Hohoro's Inn, the Yudokoro Fuka. Oh. The one good deed a day commissioned, allegedly for deepening friendship, decided to stay at this hot spring inn. The Japanese-style room is large and has the scent of tatami and cypress. The alcove is decorated with vases filled with beautiful flowers, along with a hanging scroll containing script I can't clearly read. Maybe I should have done my studies more. Haha, my luggage is already here. So quiet and elegant. This is nice, like you. Is this what a Japanese-style room is like? Is this aesthetic called wabi-sabi? Wabi-sabi? You mean wasabi? No, I don't think that's correct. Go relax and enjoy yourselves. Looks like the girls are having fun. As a guy, I have mixed feelings on that. It could be said that there's something invigorating about this elegant atmosphere that only a ryokan can provide. I'm used to being surrounded by girls, but I'm unsure if staying in the same room as them is okay. Wow, there really is a Rodenboro. Let's get in there. What's that? I think it might be too early. Horrible, go prepare some tea and some candy. Go relax for a bit. We put our bags down and sit around the low table. Okay, Tenjin and Nakun are neighborly people, but Tsuyu-senpai and Suchan are sheltered, right? Those who are probably so sheltered they need permission to go anywhere. Thanks for the tea, Hohoro. I'm not a sheltered girl. I tended to be with Garasu-chan. I'm not sheltered either. My dad let me do what I wanted once I entered junior high. Mawatari, I heard you lived in the US until junior high. What was it like over there? I was in a lab, reading books all the time, so she's an experiment? A lab rat? That doesn't sound realistic, though since this is you we're talking about, I suppose it wraps around to making sense. Is that a compliment? Hey, this candy's amazing. I can get you some more later if you like. The five of us continue to chat and relax. Oh, I just remembered. Hanabishi-senpai, congratulations for getting into the university. Hanabishi was accepted into a university's medical college, thanks to our recommendation. Oh, so in this route she pursues medical field. Huh. Instead of the previous route, where she pursues literature-related studies, etc. Congratulations. Congratulations, Yuka-senpai. Make sure to do your best, even at the university. Thank you, Handa-san, Ken-chan, Hohoro-chan. Huh? Is it my imagination? Or does she not look very happy? Maybe I shouldn't pry into it. Yeah, it is. By the way, when are we going to head into the Rotten Burrow? Oh, you want to go in? Let's head in before dinner. It's best to go in during the night or in the morning. I feel a bit nervous. As the girls get excited, Ten pats Mawatari in the back. However, Mawatari stops on the spot and turns to me. I want to go in there with you, Nakao-kun. What the hell? What? I nearly choked on the green tea I'm drinking. Garusu-chan, isn't that a bit... What? This won't do, Nakun. Please wait here a moment. Don't say anything dumb. Let's go. Well, this is my first time taking a bath with other people. Oh. So Rotten Burrow is like a, yeah, spring bath. Mama Chari looks perturbed, but Chen and the others take her to the Rotten Burrow. Like how, don't look in here. Here's something that doesn't need mentioning. The thought of girls taking a bath right next to me makes me uneasy, but not too much. I have some free time, so I decide to read the book I brought. I've kept you waiting, Nakao-kun. Oh, you sure are late, huh? Whoa, what the fuck? The door to the Rotten Burrow opens and I surprisingly see Mama Chari standing there without any clothes. I mean, she doesn't have anything, but she doesn't have the details of what makes a naked body, but she does still have her nude butt without a towel on, so I'm probably gonna censor this part. Uncensored version will always be on BitChute. Door to the Rotten Burrow opens and I surprisingly see Mama Chari standing there without clothes. The other girls are wearing bath towels. Suchan, you can't go yet. Well, it looks like Nikao saw something. Maybe it's because Hanabishi can't see without her glasses, but she doesn't seem to understand what's going on. Yeah. Is something wrong? Hurry up and close that thing. Erase this from your memory immediately. The door is shut in a flash. Try to forget what I saw, but it's burned into my eyes. After relaxing the Rotten Burrow, we have a delicious dinner, and then we have a relaxed time together again. Hey, you can't just do that. Think again, Suyuko-senpai, you second old maid. Nah. I can't get nervous next time. I do wonder who would win, Hanabishi-senpai or Mama Chari. Is this game intended to weaken people's nerves? I don't have any medicine on hand, and it would be difficult to do that non-lethally. Suchan, you're so scary. After enjoying the game, we decided to lay out our futons. The four girls are huddled up, facing each other, while leaving me all alone. Looks like I'm a castaway. It's tough being the only guy here. I know, we should have a pillow fight. No, pillows are really important items. Yeah. Says the aspiring innkeeper. We each lie down on our futons. Okay, how about this? How about some girl talk? Girl talk? Well, actually, you can hear Hanabishi's senpai's voice. Girl talk, what's that? Come on, Hohoro, do you think I would have anything to say with the looks I've got? You may be right. Hohoro sighs. I feel both sad and relieved that they don't mention me at all. I definitely know what to do. It's scary story time. How about something in the spirit of the season? It may be warm in here, but it's snowing outside. Okay, Suyuko-senpai, you're up. You mean me? Well, I heard some rumors from my mom who works at a hospital. Hanabishi's story is realistic and scary. She didn't seem to believe in ghosts, so I was spooked by how calmly she spoke. Sounds like there's a lot going on in hospitals after all. Okay, next up is Mama Chari. Let's stop. If you keep it up, Hohoro won't be able to sleep. Hohoro crawls into her futon. However, she turns her head about and says, my inn is nothing like that. We can sleep in peace. He says that and snuggles into the futon. The young innkeeper is very resolute. A scary story. Well, I don't know if this is a scary story or not. Mama Chari puts her hand on her chin as if she's in deep thought. Did I ever tell you that my dad is a biologist? He's famous around here. No, he's famous all over the world. I wouldn't say he's that big. Anyway, he has skeletons and alcohol-soaked organic specimens all over the house. Whoa. Sounds like the science room at school. Just that alone is scary. The room next to my bedroom is a storage space for them, though it isn't in active use. Sometimes I can hear whispers coming from the next room over in the middle of the night. Whispers? Weren't animals being stored in there? Wasn't it your imagination? What did you hear? Things like sister or this is boring. It varies day by day. No more, let's just go to bed. Hara is covered by her futon. But we could still hear her plead that regardless. I couldn't help it. I wanted to talk about the club too, but I suppose we should go to bed now. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy too. I guess that was considered a scary story after all. I'll turn off the lights. I say that and stand up, but Ten stops me. Hey wait, Hora's feeling pretty scared, so leave them on. Huh? You won't be able to sleep if it's bright in here. Dim light is okay, leave them on. There you go. Hearing Hora's thoughts in the matter, I turn the light down one level. Whatever. I guess Ten is scared too. I want to tease her, but I'll stay quiet for now. Well, good night. Good night. Upon hearing that, I decide to lie down in a spot far away from the floor and go to sleep. We've been together for 2 semesters, so I wonder why sleeping in the same room as them makes me feel nervous. I was worried about how easily I would fall asleep, but it turns out I was out before I realized it. When I open my eyes again, I see that the room is still dark. I also feel a strange warmth on my back. Mawatari. I can barely keep my voice down. For some reason, Mawatari is sleeping in my futon behind me. There is hardly any distance between the two of us. Nakao-kun? Mawatari, what are you doing over here? I'm doing an experiment. Mawatari says that with sleepy eyes, as if she has no nefarious intentions. What experiment? How close can I get to you? It's an experiment to measure how much peace you'll feel. Huh. All I can do is sigh. Maybe she doesn't see anything wrong with it because she's younger than me. If the other girls found out about this, there could be big trouble. The experiment would be a success only if I slept soundly, right? So go back to your futon, Mawatari. Do I have to go back? Shoo. I understand. Sorry for bothering you, Nakao-kun. Mawatari goes back to her futon as if someone was pulling her hair. Still don't understand what goes through her head. Guess that's part of her charm. And just like that, our winter camp ended. It was a lively start to the new year, but I guess this will be another memory I'll keep. Winter break ends and our school life begins again. Can't really complain, but my body has gotten used to the holidays, making going to school a bit of a chore. However... Hey there, Nakao. Hello, Nakun. Their 2 smiles never change. I feel encouraged by their energy and push myself harder. Well, this is a little bit loud. Helping kittens, huh? I checked out job request emails on the website as usual. Oh, that explains why the volume is louder than usual. It's because I didn't set up the volume properly before we're starting the recording. Oh, my bad. Checked out job request emails on the website as usual. I have more kittens than I can handle at home. I need someone to keep one as a pet until a new owner can be found. Mawatari sitting next to me sees this and frowns. Reject this one. I know you don't like animals, Mawatari, but this person is in trouble. No club members can keep one at home, and we can't keep it in the club room. It's impossible. What, is something wrong? Ten and Hora, originally folding 1,000 paper cranes for the hospital, gather around the computer. I show them the email. It would be a shame to refuse. We just need to keep it until a new owner is found. Is there any way we can help? Why don't we just keep it in a cage? It'll be our school secret. But the thing is, well, I have some experience in taking care of a kitten. She's like, I don't know. She's a little big now. And they really smell. God damn it, they really do smell. As the owner of a kitten, you don't smell it, but when people enter the room, they're like, what the hell is that smell? Why does it smell like shit? Yeah. So they can't be kept a secret. The point is they cannot be kept a secret. School secret. Horo-san, Ten-san. Would it be a problem if that was found out? If the room gets cold at night too? I have a hot mat at home. I can bring it here. It'll be fine, Su-chan. Hohoro and the others will take care of this. Yeah, I understand. However, I don't want you to let it out of the cage when I'm around. A reaction that negative is unexpected, but it would be bad to do this job half-heartedly. Wherever it is, we'd have to stay in the club room more than usual. A week after the email arrived, the kitten arrived at the club room. All the girls but Mawatari fell in love with the cat's cuteness, and they gave the cat the name Mellow. The cat's owner provided a cage and food. When I was allowed to hold it, I found that the cat is smaller and softer than I thought. We meet the owner, handle the cage, and enter the club room. Seeing that, Mawatari, who is standing by the club room window, sighs. Ugh. Don't be so pouty. It's not our fault. You're inept at this. So cute. Hey there, Malo-chan. I think I'm gonna faint. A hot mat is placed in the corner of the club room. Now we need to feed the cat and clean its droppings frequently. However, Mawatari might not show up to the club as much. I thought things might get lonely, but Mawatari still came to the club room. She would knock before entering, in case Mello was outside the cage. Mawatari isn't showing much emotion, but I wonder if she likes how things are going in the club. Kauka, did you write the ad for getting a new owner? When the owner started to look for a new owner, it was determined that an ad should be made to find a new owner on the club's website. Mawatari and I turned to the website, so I decided to write up the article. Okay, now it should be ready for posting. Well, the text is good, but there should be a photo too. That will make it more appealing. You're right about that. Yeah, Hohoro will hold the cat, so make sure to take a good picture. Nakun. I'll head out of the club room. Tell me when you're done. She sure sticks to the rules. It must be cold in the hallways, so I have to get this done quick. Why does she hate this so much? I want to understand Mawatari's perspective more, but I don't have the time. She approached me during the winter trip, but I think I misunderstood the distance between us. Keeping that in mind, I found some time to be alone in the club room. Ten is cheering for the sports club, Hohoro is doing things at home, and Hanabishi is doing some prep work for the university. I decided to give some food to Mello, as well as change the water and handle the litter. I want to let Mello wander about the club too, but I have to be patient. When I'm looking through emails on my laptop, I hear a knock, so I say it's okay to come in. Mawatari shows her face. You're the only one here today. Yeah, I'm just checking some emails, so come on in. Doesn't look like there's a cat picture yet. Don't we just need a photo? I'm about to say it's fine. I let my guard down around Mawatari. And she sits between my legs? Why are you sitting there, Mawatari? It would be more efficient to look at this together. Besides, it's a continuation of that experiment. I gasp in shock as Mawatari smiles at me. It's good that there's no other club members in here, but it's still a bad idea to be this close to a girl. And how's it going? I think it's turning out good, however, it's still not enough. Upon saying that, Mawatari lays her back on my chest. Ten, Hohoro, and I have never been this close together. I'm not picking up a girl's scent, but some sort of chemical. Mawatari. Garasu. Huh? My name is Garasu. Can you please call me that? Why is Mawatari so attached to me? Mawatari, I know you don't like animals or creatures in general, so why are you being so clingy? Even Hanabishi-senpai, who you've known for a while, wouldn't get this close, right? I'm not trying to be clingy. I met you before I went to junior high. Oh, really? Huh? Garasu, weren't you in the US back then? I don't remember her at all. I don't think I would forget such a beautiful and eccentric person. 5 years ago, I came to Japan for a few days due to my dad's work. I met you in the park at that time. You don't seem to remember, but I will never forget. You are the first man I talked to other than my dad. We had some conversation. You taught me how to use the swings. I remember everything, including the content of the conversation. 5 years ago, in 5th grade, remembering it wouldn't be too useful. I tended to just act without thinking back then. In junior high, I discovered that I would be coming to Japan. I told my dad that I wanted to go to your school. It was the first time I was so selfish. How did you know the school I was in? You told me you were attending a Seiken school. I figured you would continue your schooling with your childhood friends. Did I even mention that? Sounds like it's an important memory for Garasu. I feel bad about not remembering. When we met last year, you said, "Found you." Oh, you remember that. She said it in a rather playful way. Don't tease me. I clicked my tongue. At that moment, the club room door swung open. Unfortunately, the person who opened it is... Hey, I want to go help out the software club. Thank you for your hard work, Tan-san. Yeah. I always thought you were acting weird, but you were a lolicon the whole time, pervert. The bag was thrown in such a perfect arc, I'm sure even the software club would approve. It hits me square in the face. Garasu invited me over once an owner for Mello was found. The cat would be handed over the day after tomorrow. When I got the message on my smartphone after going home, I was surprised. I didn't understand her intentions. However, judging by her story from before, it sounds like Garasu considers me to be a special person. It's like inviting a friend over. I had no reason to refuse, so I agreed. When I got to Garasu's house, I found it to be a mansion that was bigger than I expected. I pressed the intercom outside the gate while feeling a little nervous. A gruff voice tells me to wait. Soon, Garasu comes out of the mansion. Hey, it's good to see you here. It must be cold out here. It's much warmer inside, so come on in. Sorry to be a bother. Haru's house is also somewhat large, but this is the first time I could say I will enter a Western-style mansion. As soon as I enter, I regret coming. What? From the entrance through the hallways, I could see stuffed animals, skeletons, and formalin-dipped carcasses everywhere. Does Garasu really live in a place like this? If I was her, I'd probably go crazy. Oh, me subtle. I'm led to the guest room and sit down on the sofa as instructed. However, the stuffed bear makes me uncomfortable. I'll take your coat. I'll get you some tea, so please go ahead and relax. You will? I want to say that, but I lose my opportunity. I thought she would hang the coat on the coat rack, but she put it on instead. What a weird person. Kinda adorable, though. Before I could do anything, Garasu goes to the kitchen. I hold my head down, trying to not make eye contact with the bear. Go ahead. Garasu's tea tastes strong and bitter. I don't think I could say the addition of milk and sugar would help. I'm used to what Hoharu makes, so comparing this to that would be harsh. What do you think? I think it's great. Sounds like you're having trouble commenting on it. If you know the answer, don't ask. When I finish the tea, Garasu gets up and says she wants to show me something. Looking at the house, I'm not sure I want to see it, whatever it is. I'm unable to refuse, though, so I follow Garasu through the mansion. Garasu opens a large door at the back in the mansion, pulls me into the room, and quickly shuts the door. Garasu, what is this place? It's a room with nothing in it. It's cold, too. I wonder if it's colder than the temperature outside. I'm sorry, Nakao-kun. I lied when I said I wanted to show you something. Well, there is something to show, but not in this room. What? Garasu, it's really cold in here. Probably is. The room is below -10 degrees Celsius. I also locked the door with a pin code. Oh shit, this is scary. I'm trembling a lot, but Garasu wearing my coat seems to be okay. I want to get out of this room, but Garasu doesn't move from the door. It's getting hard to stand. I sit down and hug my legs. Garasu turns her back to the door and smiles slightly. She then begins to speak, very slowly. I had a twin sister. Actually, I think it would be better to say I am her. Her name was Mizore. She was a smart and cute little sister who laughed and cried a lot. But one day, Mizore stopped moving. Dad made her a specimen. I wasn't sure if I was sad or not. I was more concerned with why I was the one left behind. And then I started to dislike living animals. A living thing is lukewarm, squishy, moves, makes noise, and looks like it could break at any moment. But I like you, Nakao-kun. I guess you could say I fell in love with you. I'm having trouble understanding Garasu's words. It's cold, cold, cold. Sorry to feel sleepy too. I'd be in big trouble if I fell asleep here. Looks like the drugs are taking effect. Garasu, please let me out of here. I cannot. I want you to be around forever. Garasu squats down, looks me in the eye, and smiles again. But you have a chance of surviving. Take this coat from me. I look up. My situation will be completely different if I have that coat. But what about Garasu? I want you dead, so I won't open the lock. Why? This fucking weirdo. If you hit the door hard enough and shout, a servant might hear and open the door for you. What do you think? Will you be with me forever, or will you kill me and live? If I have to make a quick move with a hazy head, I decide to... Uh-oh. A fool. What do we do? Take the code. I lunge at Garasu with all my might. If I can hold her down, then... The moment I think that, I feel something pressed against my neck. I'm sorry, you wanted to live so badly. A stun gun. Was she hiding that in her coat pocket? Before I can shake it off, a shock runs through my neck. This is it for me. Oh God. She made me enjoy display. Oh my God. I look at the body floating in the liquid. The body has no heat. His eyes stare at the sky, never able to reflect light again. I have experimented on animals many times so that he could be here, perfect and clean. My father praised me. But more than that, I'm happy that he will be forever by my side, forever perfect. It makes my heart leap. I can't help but place my hand on the container he's in. I feel attracted to it. Nakao-kun, Handa Nakao-kun, you are the perfect specimen. How wonderful. I'm really lucky to have you. I know he will never reply, but I talk to him every day. Yes, I am happy. But what is this tingling in my chest? This sense of loss? In his final moments, he desperately tried to survive in the freezing cold. The sight of him trying to take my coat, I can't get that image out of my head. Why couldn't it have been me? Bella and Garasu, the selection. Okay. Load it up. Where's the mouse? There you go. Hug her. Nakao-kun. I won't choose, but I won't give up. We can find a way to live together. Interesting idea, but why are you hugging me? Because it's warm to do this. Yeah, that makes sense. It's warm because we're both alive. Is this wrong, Garasu? Hearing the sound of my heart? I can hear it, yeah. I feel so dizzy. I think I'm going to fall over. However, I must tell Garasu. You lost your sister, Garasu. You were sad and lonely. What makes you think that? You stopped liking living things because of that. It's because of your loss. You stopped loving because you couldn't get what you wanted. Garasu takes a deep breath and looks up at me. But I'm alive. I'm alive because you said you loved me. Since I'm alive, we can talk like this. I want to know more about you, Garasu. I don't understand you, and I don't want to die without knowing. My arms around Garasu weaken, and I fall down. Garasu then takes off her coat and puts it on me. She then smiles and cries. Oh, you're the one who doesn't understand. Why must it be like this? But I give in. I thought of something more interesting. Upon saying that, Garasu unlocks the door and warms my body. Nakao-kun, don't look at the computer. Look at me. Hey, we need to put in the update that a new owner has been found. After the attempted murder, everything's gone back to normal. Oh boy, that's funny. A club room that has just two people. Garasu is sitting between my legs again and faces me. If someone sees this, I'll look like a lollipop. I may be chilly, but I'm relieved by the body temperature. Mello will be handed over tomorrow, right? I will finally be able to feel comfortable here. Don't you want to hold Mello before that? Ignoring her cries of protest, I stand up and take Mello, whose name will be changed soon, out of its cage. I hold the cat in front of Garasu. Garasu just crosses her arms and looks away. How about you just take a peek? If you want me to. At that moment, Mello meows. Hey, no meowing. This is ridiculous. I can't be you, Nakao-kun. but you were able to look at the cat. This is progress. Sometimes I want to write a paper about how I could have fallen in love with you. It must be a genetic thing. The door to the club room then opened. Hey, is the club room warm now? Nakun, Sukun, thanks for waiting. Hohoro will get you some drinks. I wonder how... Yeah, I mean, she said that her twin died. And then what happened? What happened after that? She's just like, A-okay with this? Seems like it. Sorry for the wait. Melon-san, how are you doing? That was a close one. If they came in just a little bit earlier, they would have seen us. Anyway, it's nice to be alone with Garasu. But things are lively when there are 5 club members around. Thank you all for working so hard. Mello is doing well. Wow, Mamochari called the cat Mello. You've just been calling him cat until now. Did you two become friends while we were gone? That did not happen. Really? Garasu is now surrounded by a group of girls, but she seems to have settled into it quite well. As I watched the scene warmly, Garasu asked that I go into the hallway. She hugs me tightly. Garasu's head hits my chest. I can hear today too, the sound of your heart. You were listening to it while we were sitting, right? It's not enough. We have to be ready, Nakao-kun. Ready for what? Death? What? I love you. I won't let you go for as long as I live, alright? She pulls on my shoulders, making me bend over. When I do, she gently kisses me on the cheek, which shakes me a bit. Garasu? That's an interesting reaction. I'm planning to interact with you a lot, just like that, so be prepared. Upon saying that, Garasu goes into the club room where everyone else is. Now the snow will melt and the warm spring will arrive. We will be laughing together. Seeing a certain premonition in my mind, I follow Garasu by opening the door to the club room. Garasu, alive, happy end. So this is it, right? No more? No more bonus? Let's see the bonus. You know, this game is like, there you go. Ikedoyuki. I'll be reading academic book. Melons, eggplants, okay. Genius Yandere, who's skilled at science. Genius Yandere. She really likes Nakao, so even in the other rush, she would think she's like, it'll be fine as long as I can get him in the end. Her voice was the hardest to envision, but the clear, mysterious voice her Via provides is perfect. Oh wait, Omaki. Wait, let me just see the gallery. Yeah. Could use some of this for a thumbnail or something. Yeah. Omaki. Oh, okay. Thank you for completed. Should I be thank you for completing? I was expecting Omaki like a little short comic or something. Anything else I could do? If I start now. Yeah. Will something happen? Oh. No hidden route like you know in Sonic Heroes. Title. Yeah. You know in Sonic Heroes where there's like 4 selections and go to the right there's another selection, a hidden selection, etc, etc. So the thing about this game, 4 Seasons for Girls, it reminds me a lot of Men Hero Felicia from Charon's games. At least in Charon's games it's a lot more condensed, but you understand the motivations of the girls. This game, 4 Seasons for Girls, feels like a demo. It feels like it could be more expanded upon each of the characters' personalities and all that stuff. I really wish they could have a remake of this and have more detailed stories, backstories, why they did this, why they did that. Just like in Dice Cycle where there's like multiple ways for the main character to die because of making the wrong choice. That would be hilarious. And I found all of the girls charming, but okay. So I think the best route is Hohoro. Next route is, what's her name? White hair girl. Third her. Fourth is she's just really horny. So yeah, 4 Seasons for Girls. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.